morning. The hour has arrived. Welcome to the Pennsylvania State Horse Racing Commission meeting for Tuesday, August 25th. This meeting was properly advertised in accordance with the Sunshine Act compliance. And I do want to remind everyone this meeting is being recorded. For the purposes of taking minutes, if you can please identify yourselves.
Oh, she's not there?
Oh, she's
Before
not sitting
speaking.
there. He never gave me scratch cards. Oh, you got scratch cards. Let me see them.
And for those online,
Yeah, well,
please.
the one
mute.
guy doesn't get 2 days.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope everybody heard that. Sunshine Act, meetings being recorded. Please identify yourselves before speaking, just for purposes of taking minutes. And we will get right into the agenda here. We did have an executive session this morning prior to the public meeting to make that announcement. And then I guess we'll run right into the approval of the July 28th, 2026. To approve.
So moved.
It said here in the minutes that Sal DeBundit, Thomas Ellis, and Russell Jones did not participate.
Oh.
And I was here the whole time. So I don't know what that means.
To be corrected.
Okay.
With that modification.
Commissioner Jones, we will make that correction.
Thank you.
Any other additions or corrections to the minutes? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed?
Matt.
Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. Let's.
Madam Chairman, we didn't take.
We didn't take roll. I know, I just realized I skipped ahead. Acting Deputy, could you please take roll?
Yep, sure thing. Lisa Graybill,
Here.
serving as chair. Thank you. Daryl Grunheiser,
Here.
Thomas Ellis.
Here.
Thank you, Thomas. Dennis Hoffman,
Here.
Russell Jones,
Here.
Robert Lark.
Here.
Thank you. Greg Knoll,
Here.
Michelle Ruddy,
Here.
Corinne Sweeney,
Here.
and Paula Vitz.
Here.
All are present and a quorum is met.
Okay, thank you very much. We have quite a few people online today, so we will try to keep things straight as we get through the meeting. Okay, having gone through the minutes already, let's run to presentations. First on the list is the Racing Fund July Financial Report. I do believe Walt's taking that over.
And last name Remmert, Remmert. As of July 31st, 2026, the beginning cash balance for the state racing fund was $5,401,290. Revenue for the month was $3,393,432. Expenditures for the month were $1,723,053, leaving an ending cash balance of a little over $7 million at $7,071,670. None of the current reports show budget amount due to budgeting and not being completed this time. So we are in the throes of rebudget at the department, which means we had budgeting required in. We'll be done soon, so we'll have another meeting in mid-September to do the final wrap-up of financials. The commission's statement showed that the total revenue for the month were $897,724. Personnel costs for the month were $698,485, with other operating costs a little over $30,000 at $30,307, bringing the total for the commission for the month of July to $652,200. Personnel costs were $814,708 with operating costs of $41,000, bringing total expenditures to $856,036. The low operating expenses are due that there were no invoices paid from petrol to industrial for the month. That means we still owe them. The promotions report shows revenue of $1,843,508, which is the yearly transfer from the Department of Revenue. The expenditures for the month are $130,460, which leaves total expenditures for the year of $130,460. The comparative year-to-date of revenue and expenditures for the month of July 2026 versus 2025. Revenue for 2026 was $1,549,924 versus $1,247,981, which is a 24% increase. The major increase is reflected in tax revenue, which is the increase in the Racehorse Development Fund transfer. Personnel costs are up 29% from $1,513,193 in 2026 from $1,075,554 in 2025, and almost all of this is attributed to the union contract ASME increases for personnel costs. Total operating expenses were $71,635 versus $561,473, an 87% decrease for the same reason. I'll get you an answer for that because that looks a little askew. Total expenditures were $1,584,828 versus $1,637,027, about a 3% decrease overall for the reasons stated above. The remaining financial statement represents the activities in racing's 3 restricted accounts: Thoroughbred Breeders' Fund, Standardbred Breeders' Fund, and Sire Stakes programs. Calculation for Act 114 distributions for the year ending June 30, 26 show an ending cash balance of $5,401,290. There are outstanding commitments of $3,501,824, which would bring distribution amounts to $1,899,466. And per Act 114, distribution calculations to the breeders would receive $478,866, and the Sire Stakes also would receive $474,866, and testing will receive $900,049,733. Due to last year's budget impasse and the delay in transfer from Act 114, there will also be transfers in conjunction with this year's transfer, making the actual transfer to breeders of $480,010 to $480,010, and testing will receive $960,020. So a little bit of an increase because of last year's $20,000 that was not expended in last fiscal year. So it was added to and divided equally amongst the 3 accounts. And other double check. That is the report I have to give.
Okay, thank you. Well, any questions? Hearing or seeing none on screen, we'll move on next to the HISA update. Chris?
Yeah, so we continuously work with HISA and HIWU for our horse racing integrity and safety. We have a good working relationship in terms of talking back and forth. We've been open communication over the past couple of weeks, especially on the next issue, which we'll address them. But in terms of litigation, no other movements in that, and we are currently working under them with an extension, and we'll be extending that out again here in the next few weeks.
Any questions on the HISA update?
I have a question that you may not know the answer to, but I'd love to see if we can find out the answer on this Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority, this publication of second quarter metrics. I'd like to know when do they define a horse fatality related to racing? How long, if a horse gets injured and subsequently dies in a month, is that part of the numbers or is it not part of the numbers? I'd like to know what the time frame is before they declare an equine death.
In my conversations, I'll make sure to reach out and discuss that with them. So if we have an answer from the field, that's good.
Chris Mackerlane, Penn Entertainment. It's been pretty well established, even going back to the Jockey Club previously. An injury 72 hours is the standard for that. So 72 hours from the reporting of the injury or from when the horse raced.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Any other questions on the HISA report? Okay, Moving on to the petrol suspension update.
So as we've been going through the process of the petrol suspension, we are at over a year now in our suspension. We are continuously, again, working with HISA and HIWU to move forward. The lab has been doing their part and working very closely in conjunction with HIWU. We have some questions for HIWU to make sure we're moving along. Next steps here is going to be an internal house or in-house audit that will be happening hopefully sooner than later. Hope is that we can get that done very soon here, or very early Q4, so that we're able to start working with Mary and helping make sure they get what they need.
Any questions on the petrol suspension update? Commissioners? Okay, hearing or seeing none, we'll keep moving. We are well into fair season, so let's have a fairs update with Walt.
Thank you. I will recognize that during executive session, I offered some encouragement and some appreciation to the director of Sire Stakes, who's in the room with us, Ryan Kell. And I just wanted to note that what I demonstrated during executive session was a condensed double page. I got it down to about 26 pages, double-sided, so 12 and a half pages of stats and circumstances and cancellations. And what I offered for the commissioners was that you couldn't ask for a more diligent employee overseeing and such an important program as Sire Stakes, to the point that when he makes a mistake, he really doesn't make a mistake, and he follows through and offers any solution necessary to make sure that it's continuation. So out of Ryan's own words in his email from earlier this morning, we have the following Sire Stakes races and fairs remaining. Here, there are 3 dates, 2 meadows, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, one on August 30th at Harris for 3-year-olds, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more fair dates, all spelled out in his most recent email. If you want to know updates about Sire Stakes, send Ryan your email. He will put you on this 94+ person distribution list. And the coolest thing about this is he actually keeps the very first email and he just adds to it to the bottom. So if you ever need a history of what's going on in the program, you just have to scroll down, right? So you can actually follow along all the changes. So for fairs updates, 8 more. We're getting close to the end. Competition is going to be hot and heavy for 2- and 3-year-olds in early September. We're very excited about it, and just an appreciation to the Sire Stakes. Thank you.
Questions about the fairs update? Okay, hearing none, I will move on then. The state fiscal year 26-27 proposed marketing promotional fund allocation, back to Chris.
So we're looking at the allocation at this time of year. Then this is calculated on the percentage of grantees is based upon the transfer, the 1% of the gross terminal revenue from the slots money of the Horse Race Development Trust Fund. This has been going on for about the past 6 or 7 years at this time. This is 1% from the trust fund, which equated to about $1.8 million, $1,843,508. As we have done in the past, the staff retained $100,000 for promotions of fairs, and then each fair can be reimbursed up to about $5,000 with 20, potentially 21 eligible fairs for next year at this time. We also, the commission has retained $20,000 in the event that the commission wants to market or promote the industry at the farm show or any other event. And if it's not used, again, it gets reallocated back to the industry. Total funds available to distribute in this grant for this year is $1,723,508. And as we have done previously, 50% distributed to the PHRA statewide branding campaign, and then 50% to the various other industry horsemen's groups. We will be taking administrative actions on this during the meeting following, so you'll have your exact counts and exact numbers when we get to that point.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Any questions on the marketing promotional fund allocation? Okay. It's going quickly. And here's where we slow down. We have quite a few administrative actions next on the agenda. Number 7, motion to approve the simulcast calendars for September 2026 for Harris, Philadelphia, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, and the Meadows. I'll take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
let's do Commissioner Jones move. Let's do Commissioner Hoffman second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Second.
Opposed?
Second.
Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Number 8, the motion to approve the simulcast calendars for September 2026 for PARX, Penn National, and Presque Isle Downs. I'll accept a motion.
Second. Ready?
Why don't we do Commissioner Vitz as the motion, Commissioner Reddy as the second. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. And number 9, motion to approve the Presque Isle Downs request to cancel live racing on Wednesday, September 16th, 2026. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Jones moves.
Second.
And Commissioner Vitz is second. Any questions? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. Okay, on to number 10. We have the motion to approve the proposed pay increase for per diem temporary veterinarians and the per diem chief veterinarian.
So moved.
Commissioner Brenizer,
Second. Sweeney.
second Sweeney. Any discussion?
Yes, discussion. If we can at least elaborate on how we got here. These veterinarians, the per diem veterinarians, are in a pay scale called XD in the Commonwealth, and they are approved by the executive board under the statute. The Racing Commission has the authority to set the compensation for per diem veterinarians and the single chief veterinarian for PID. These positions have not had an increase since 2008. These positions are vital to the commission's ability to be able to continue racing at the racetracks with all of these various vets, and these per diem veterinarians provide a substantial assistance with it. Based on that, the secretary and this commission has reviewed and approved moving forward with this, and today we'll issue a formal order on behalf of the commission once you sign it. But again, understanding that this matter still has to go up to the executive board under the Office of Administration for final approval. But statutorily, if you approve this motion, it will go forward in front of the executive board. So for purposes of that, I'd like to read the proposed order. The commission can vote on it as a motion, and then we will make sure that it goes downtown. So, okay. And now this 25th day of August, 2026, under the authority of Section 9341 of the Racehorse Industry Reform Act relating to veterinarians and state stewards, the commission may set the rate of compensation for those individual positions. It is hereby ordered that per diem rate of pay for the positions known as Chief Veterinarian Temp and State Veterinarian Temp under the Commonwealth's pay scale XD shall be increased as follows. Chief Veterinarian Temp from $420 to $720. State Veterinarian Temp from $400 to $700. That would be as a motion.
Any other discussion?
So moved.
We already had.
We had a move, yes, and a second. Any further discussion?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion approved. Moving to number 11, we need a motion.
Again, we have a proposed order. Fill the positions of the former director of Standardbred and former Thoroughbred director. You have done so. You've been a part and parcel of the interviews and all that. So I have a proposed order that can be taken as a motion. In conjunction with the Office of Human Resources and the Department of Agriculture, the commission conducted a thorough review and analysis, including appropriate interviews of prospective candidates for the position of Standardbred Bureau Director as set forth in Section 9311D of the Racing Act. Accordingly, this 25th day of August 2026, under the authority set forth in Section 9311 F3 Roman numeral, and hires Michael A. Peterson as the Director of the Bureau of Standardbred Horse Racing, who shall perform all the necessary duties and responsibilities set forth in the Racing Act and as directed by this commission. That could be taken as a motion, please.
So move, Commissioner Lark.
Second.
Commissioner Lark with the move and Commissioner Brenizer with the second.
No.
Oh.
Further discussion?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's right.
He's good.
Okay.
I just wanted to clarify. Under the Racing Act, because of the Standardbred Bureau, the two thoroughbred individuals, Commissioner Jones and Newell cannot vote on the Standardbred. So, sorry, with that
We didn't vote.
knowledge, yeah.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? And abstentions?
Abstention, Newell.
2 abstentions.
And Jones.
Abstention, Commissioner Newell. Abstention, Commissioner Jones. Thank you. Number 12, let's go to the Thoroughbred Bureau Director. George?
Same order, different person. In conjunction with the Office of Human Resources and the Department of Agriculture, the Commission conducted a thorough review and analysis, including the appropriate interviews of prospective candidates for the position of Thoroughbred Bureau Director as set forth in Section 9311D of the Racing Act. Accordingly, this 25th day of August 2026, under the authority set forth in Section 9311 F2, Roman numeral 3, the Commission hereby employs and hires Eric S. Smith as the Director of the Bureau of Thoroughbred Horse Racing, who shall perform all the necessary duties and responsibilities set forth in the Racing Act and as directed by the Commission. And this can be taken as a motion. And the two individuals who must recuse or abstain, Commissioner Brenizer and Commissioner Hoffman.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Sorry.
So moved, Commissioner Jones. Second, Commissioner Reddy. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Opposed? And abstentions?
Commissioner Brenizer abstains. Commissioner Hoffman.
Commissioners Brenizer and Hoffman have abstained. Thank you very much. I do believe our new directors are online. We are going to get through the rest of this part of the agenda, and then we will ask them to introduce themselves briefly. So let's continue with this, and then we'll get an introduction.
You want to do
So
2:30 today?
moving on to. Okay. Moving on to number 13. We have quite a few underneath this segment here. The motion to approve state fiscal year 26-27 marketing promotional fund allocation and distribution, Part A, the Pennsylvania Horse Breeders Association, $81,997. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Jones? Commissioner Hoffman, second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion approves. Part B, Standardbred Horse Breeders Association at $61,658. We have a motion.
So move, Commissioner Lark.
Commissioner Move and Commissioner Ruddy, second. Any discussion?
You abstain. And that's for yes.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Abstain on that.
Opposed?
Yeah.
Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Part C, PTHA at PARX, $259,237. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Vitz moves.
Second.
Commissioner Jones, second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 One abstention.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Commissioner Newell abstains.
Commissioner Miller. Okay. Thank you very much. Motion passes. Part D, the PAHBPA Penn National and Presque Isle Downs at $150,648. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Jones? Second. With a second by Commissioner Ruddy. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion approved. Moving on to Part E, the PHHA Mohegan and Pocono and Harrah's at $194,015. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Vitz?
Second.
And with a second by Commissioner Hoffman. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
I believe I have to abstain from that one.
Okay, we'll
And
make a,
also the next one, because I'm a member of the MSOA.
okay, make a note, Commissioner Brenizer abstains from Part E, and we'll move to Part F. MSOA Meadows, $114,199. Do we have a motion?
So moved. Sweeney.
So moved. Commissioner Sweeney.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Vitz. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? A noted abstention by Commissioner Brenizer. Okay. Thank you. Last part, G, PHRA statewide campaign at $861,754. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Jones moves.
Second.
Commissioner Ruddy, second. Any discussion on this one? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, everyone, that gets us through those reports. Why don't we go back to getting to know our new directors? Do we have Mickey Peterson on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, welcome. We are happy to have you on board. If you wouldn't mind providing the group here with a little bit of a background and anything you want to tell us.
Sure. First of all, I'd like to thank the commissioners and thank you for the opportunity to be involved in this meeting today. I'm very excited, very honored to be joining the Pennsylvania Horse Racing Commission. For those of you who don't know me, I've been involved in standardbred racing for 41 years. I raced for 31 of those years, basically at Pocono Downs. I've worked in a number of different racing jurisdictions over the years. And since 2016, I've served as a judge in steward positions. Most recently, I've been the state steward with the New Jersey Racing Commission at the Meadowlands. And I'm looking forward to bringing that experience to Pennsylvania, working with the commission, the staff, and all the stakeholders to help maintain integrity, credibility of racing, and hopefully advance us for the next years to come. And finally, I'd just like to thank the commissioners for their confidence in me and giving me this opportunity. I'm really looking forward to getting started and becoming part of the Pennsylvania racing community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Peterson. Do we have Eric Smith online?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Eric, welcome aboard. Could you please give the group a little bit of a background and some comments?
Certainly. Well, at first, I'd like to say thank you for the vote of confidence and express how grateful I am for that and how excited I am to get on the ground in Pennsylvania and start working. My background, I came into racing a little bit later in life than a lot of people that are in this industry. I got interested in racing in the early 2000s when I was working as a food and beverage director at a racetrack in Michigan. And within a few years, that interest led me to the University of Arizona racetrack industry program. And I committed to making a full-fledged career switch. And since that time, I've worked in several jurisdictions as a racing official, And as a steward, I'm presently the chief state steward for the Indiana Racing Commission at Horseshoe, Indianapolis. I have worked with the horsemen's organizations and the Association of Racing Commissioners International. And I presently sit on the HISA and HIWU internal adjudication panel. And I am very much looking forward to getting on the ground there and getting to work.
Thank you very much, both of you, and we look forward to seeing you come through the building here in the next several weeks. Okay. Thank you. We'll move on to industry reports. Chris, would you like to lead that?
Sure can. We'll start off with Michael Carter of the Meadows.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Michael Carter, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, Carter, C-A-R-T-E-R. We continue to forward through the end of our summer meet. We close out our Friday night regular schedule coming up on September 4th. That'll be Fan Appreciation Night here at the Meadows. We'll have several food and beverage opportunities, including $1 dogs and $2 beers that night, with several giveaway items for patrons on track. And the Stallion Series finals coming up on September 5th. And then our next big event will be in October. It'll be Friday, October 9th. That is our Pink Out event, but we'll also host the fair finals. So lots of big things coming up over the next 6 to 8 weeks, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. Brad Cobb of Pocono Downs.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Brad Cobb, B-R-A-D, C-O-B-B. So we just held our Sun Stakes on this past Saturday, so thank you for all those who attended. It was a great day. We had 3 races either set or matched our track records, and one actually set a world record. So very good day. So I appreciate everyone coming out and participating with us, and look forward to the remaining of the summer and the end of the schedule this season.
Listen, thank you. Very good. Barry Brown from Harris.
Thank you, Barry Brown, B-A-R-R-Y-B-R-O-W-N, Director of Racing Operations here at Harris, Philadelphia. First off, I just want to say congratulations to both new Bureau Directors. Looking forward to working with you all. Here at Harris, Philadelphia, we have had, thankfully, much better weather in August than what we had in July. No race day cancellations. In July, if you remember, I believe we had 3 plus a 4th day that we canceled early. So the weather has cooperated, and so that's a positive. Coming up, looking forward to on our schedule, we have the PA Sire Stake 3-year-old finals on Sunday, September 6th. We'll have family day activities on our patio. Our outside beer garden will be open. So looking forward to a great day of racing and hopefully a great crowd on track as well. And then coming up on Saturday night, September 12th, we will be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the opening of our racetrack here in Chester, Pennsylvania. Got a lot planned for that night. It includes the return of the Colonial Trot, which was a big race here in the Delaware Valley for a long, long time. We had it for a period. We're getting it back, and we'll feature it the night of our anniversary. A lot of stuff planned that night, prizes given away, showing some of the most memorable races to our fans that night, a DJ, and the beer garden open, food and beverage specials as well. So if you can be in the Philadelphia area and you've been part of Pennsylvania racing, look forward to you joining us on Saturday night, September 12th. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the 20-year anniversary there.
Thank you.
Joe Wilson from PARX.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Joe Wilson, Joe-E-W-I-L-S-O-N. We are back racing from our summer break. We came back with Owners and Trainers Appreciation Day. And then we followed that with the Smarty Jones and Catherine Sophia Stakes, which are lead up to the Pennsylvania Derby and Cotillion. We're gearing up for that. Once again, we're partnering with Matt and his team at Presque Isle Downs for the Keystone Daily Double and the Pennsylvania Pick 4, which is the Presque Isle Masters, the Presque Isle Mile, the Cotillion, and the Pennsylvania Derby. So got a lot going on this month. That's all I got.
Thank you so much. Scott Lischia from Penn National.
Scott Lischia, SCOTTLISHIA. Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the commission. I too want to reiterate congratulations to Mr. Peterson and Mr. Smith. Looking forward to having you here, working with you as you move forward in your new roles here in Pennsylvania. So congratulations on that. Also wanted to mention, as all of you know, Scott Campbell, who was our chief steward at Penn National, did resign here a few weeks back, maybe a month back. I can't even remember, they all run, but I worked with Scott for a very short time. It was a pleasure working with him. He was very gracious, very open, just an excellent person to work with. And I wish him all the best in his future endeavors. Hopefully they're nice and relaxed. And I wish he would have took me with him, but unfortunately not. We too are going through racing right now. We had Governor's Cup evening here a few weeks ago, and now we're coming into a little break when we get into the first week of September. But coming up, we have September 3rd, which is going to be our fan appreciation night. We're going to have a giveaway. Budweiser Clydesdale is going to be out on the apron. You can take a photo op, along with some minis from CATRA, which is an organization we support. So that might be a nice photo op for people. We'll have some things for kids and families as well. And we're going to have some corgi races. So if anybody would like to enter, we still have a few spots open. It's free to enter.
Is that a dog?
It does get a little competitive, so we ask you to please be nice when you know it. We will race Friday, and then we'll take a break for a few weeks, come back in October, a little scheduled shutdown that we have. And then lastly, which just came up today, Dr. Pack, who has been out for quite some time on a medical leave, has gotten some clearance to start back, a little bit restricted, but we think he could be able to do most of his duties. So he's going to be coming back that first week of September and work those last 3 nights, and then hopefully continue on through many more years, hopefully. But that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Scott.
There's no wagering on dog races, right?
No wagering.
I've been out a while.
I want to see the PPs.
I defer to the commission if they like to make a
No rabbits.
Matt Enos from Presque Isle.
Matthew Ennis, MATTHEWENNIS, Senior Director of Operations at Presque Isle Downs. We started out the year a bit slow and behind a net handle, both import and export. Happy to report that through 43 days of our race product, we're up 4% year over year. So we're seeing some positive as we progress through the season. Additionally, as Joe Wilson mentioned, we got together with PARX for the 3rd year in a row to promote thoroughbred racing in Pennsylvania. It's a very fun day for both Joe and I. Well, I don't know about that, but the Daily Double and Pick 4 partnering with Joe's track really has incentivized some things here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we're doing it again. So happy to partner with Joe on that and again promote Pennsylvania thoroughbred racing. That's all I have at this time.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Matt. Moving to our horsemen's organizations. Mike Horan.
Good afternoon, commissioners. Mike Harant, M-I-K-E, last name is H-A-R-A-N-T, the executive director of the Pennsylvania Harness Horsemen's Association. I apologize I can't be there today, but we just drew the Indiana County Fair today. So we got a busy at the fairs this weekend. We have 15 and 14 races at Indiana. So the fairs are going strong. We're getting towards the middle to end of the season with them. Anyone that was at Sun Stakes this weekend, thank you for coming. It was a great day. We had a very nice crowd, and we're looking forward to our Sire Stakes finals, which are coming up at Pocono and Chester on the 6th and 7th of September. So that's about all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Donnell Mock. Another call for Donnell. All right, we'll come back. We'll try again later, just in case. Todd Mostaller.
Shocking. Todd, T-O-D-D, Mostaller, M-O-S-T-O-L-L-E-R.
I want to revisit item 13D. As the Secretary Treasurer of the Pennsylvania HBPA, we submit our proposals for the two entities separated. So I just need to know exactly what the Penn National allocation is and what the Prescott amount is.
Easy.
Yep, I appreciate that. Nothing further for the good of the order. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Jeff Matty.
First name is Jeff, last name is Matty, M-A-T-T-Y, Executive Director of the PTHA. On behalf of myself and our president and the PTHA, I'd like to congratulate the two new directors. Looking forward to working with you, Eric, going forward. We most recently had our Owners and Trainers Appreciation Day on August 15th. We had 12 races, full fields. Want to thank Joe Wilson and his team. We had a really nice day of racing, handled over $3.7 million throughout the card. And I think the highlight for the fans and the spectators here was we had the U.S. Pony Racing Association. So we hosted 5 pony races, children all throughout the Mid-Atlantic area. And we look forward to making that a staple on our calendar year in and year out. So I thought it was a great way to kind of rejuvenate some life into the youth. And it was nice that they made an appearance here. So just want to thank everyone.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeff. Moving into our Breeders Associations, Mike or Jim Simpson.
Mike Simpson, M-I-K-E-S-I-M-P-S-O-N. No report today.
All right, thank you. And last but not least, Brian Sanfratello.
Good afternoon, commissioners and staff. First on the handout, you'll see the transfers to the breeding fund, revenue transfers year to date through the end of July. We're down 1.1 million over last year. We have 6 PA sired, PA bred stakes races coming up between now and the end of the year. 2 in September, 2 October, and 2 in November. So we're trying to make sure that we have stakes races for our PA sired horses. The Mid-Atlantic Thoroughbred is attached. We talked a little bit about PA Day at the races at the last meeting, but if you read through it, it will give you an in-depth synopsis of the day. That Newell Thoroughbreds Bartlett keeps showing up on the on PA Day and just about every other day. So far this year, we've paid 228 breeders a breeding bonus. We hope to surpass last year's amount of 331 breeders. I was up at Prescott for the Malvern Rose last week. It was a beautiful day and a great race. And I'd like to thank Matt Ennis and Joe Badamo for their courtesy that day. Any questions?
Thank you so much, Brian. That concludes our reports.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. We'll move on now to public comment. Do we have any public comment online or in the room?
There was one that was submitted prior to the meeting, having to do with PARX and fatalities, looking into investigating reasoning patterns, things along those lines. We're going to take that public comment and work with our partners at HISA Highwoo, see if there's anything that we can do to address these concerns. But we do plan on looking into this in a little bit more depth.
Thank you, Chris. Any other public comment? Going once, going twice.
Chair, can I offer a response to Mr. Mosteller?
Yes. Okay.
Nope, this is just to get you your answer, so I'll provide it to you in writing, Todd, but Prescott Isles at 58,918, Penn Nationals at 91,730 for a total of 150,648. So I'll give you a quick note, then we'll send you something. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Just for everyone's calendars, our next scheduled public meeting is Tuesday, September 29th at 1 p.m. and it will be back in this room. And I will end this now. We will call for an adjournment. Motion to adjourn.
So moved, Commissioner Lark.
We'll do a motion by Commissioner Jones, second by Commissioner Vitz. And all those in favor to adjourn, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. I don't think we'll get any opposition. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good rest of the day.